Face.
Face. It's code for face. It's Indian for face.
Faccia is Italian for face.
So that's for pizza.
No, it is face. Bella faccia, it means beautiful face, not beautiful pizza.
Nah, it means beautiful pizza. Positive.
It's the audio one. I hope you recorded that.
Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? This is BS for Build. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jeff.
Today, we are filming on set in the forest where they filmed The Walking Dead. We think. Where are we?
We are in Dubuque, Iowa.
Yeah.
Right in
we're
the tri-state area.
Or Illinois or Ohio. I don't know. I can't keep track. I don't know.
Wisconsin and Iowa and
we've been a
Illinois.
lot of places in the last few days.
Yeah.
The road trip has been furious. But, you know, we had to visit the set of The Walking Dead, so this is pretty cool. Might see a zombie or two.
Yep. Yeah, it might as well have been filmed here because it was supposed to be in Georgia, but
I think it was in this exact forest.
yeah, I think
where they
so.
taught me Italian.
Yeah, that's right.
This episode, we are filming a budget street cred episode. We're really excited to do this. The challenge is basically this. You got $50 and it's got to be temporary budget street cred. So other people do permanent street cred by like repainting, spray painting, other things like this. This has to be temporary because we're trying to auction these cars off when we get to New York, and let's face it, the more street cred you got, oftentimes your car does not sell for as much as it would have before.
At least at an auction, that's for sure.
Yeah, people are going to want to buy a car that's relatively stock so they can sell it to their grandmother and make a bunch of money.
Right.
So we're doing a temporary street cred episode. So if you have a car that you leased and, well, you got to undo your street cred at the end when you got to give it back to the dealership, here you go.
Yeah. You got to take a hot girl out on a date, want to impress her.
Yeah, got $50 and you got to borrow your mom's car to go on a date, and you want that girl to be like, damn, that kid's got street cred. This is the episode for you.
Yeah. Maybe.
All right, so our version of street cred might be a little bit different than your version of street cred. Street cred is different everywhere you go.
Yeah.
In Japan, street cred is crazy exhaust with like 45-degree angles coming out that shoot up like way past the top of your car. Where were we? Wyoming? South Dakota. In South Dakota, street cred is cooking under your hood. While we filmed that episode, we had like 4 people stop and they just wanted to talk to us. To us, the idea is street cred is something that gets you credit on the streets. It gets people coming over to your car and saying like, hey, what are you doing? Like, that's crazy. Or I used to do that when I was a kid. We get that all the time. Like, oh man, you guys remind me of when I was a kid. That's street cred.
Something people have never seen before.
They haven't seen it and they just want to come up and talk to you about your stupid car or your cool car or whatever, just because it's opening up a piece of dialogue and saying like, all right, this is rad.
Right.
And at least, you know, it opens up a conversation. It's a really cool way to meet people too.
Mm-hmm.
Is that about it? It's time to go street cred up our cars.
Yeah, let's go.
We do more zombieing.
Yeah, more zombies.
All right, Jeff, what did you get with your $50?
First things first, I got myself some neon green duct tape. I'm going to use that to get my rims looking nice and fly. It's going to be a cool neon green, black, high contrast. It's going to look really sweet. I can peel it off later and get some gunk remover to clean the residue. Got some Star Wars decals. They're white and clear, so I'm going to find a couple of cool places to put those on there.
That window.
May the Force be with you. That's awesome. I also got myself some LED lights here. Gonna make my car look like it hovers. I'm gonna make those lime green as well. And got some neon green zip ties. Don't have them right here, but we're gonna replace the drift stitching on mine with neon drift stitch, just because that'll fit the tires and it'll look real cool, high contrast in the black. What did you get, Chris?
All right, so I just want to take this challenge a little bit easy since I've been crushing you so much lately.
Yeah.
So I just got some aluminum mesh and some wire snippers. I've been a little bit worried about the security of my car, so I got a fake security sticker. It'll really keep people away from it if the front bumper wasn't enough. Anyway, so I got some mesh and some snippers, and I got some black paint, and I'm just gonna build myself a grill. And with my leftover money, I bought a toy car.
Nice. What's that next to your car over there?
Oh, that's nothing. It's bag of rockets.
What did you say?
It's bag of rockets. Alright, let's get to it.
Jeff, update us.
Well, I've got one of these lights. I have one on the front bumper, and I'm going to put one here underneath this lip here, and then one's going to go on the passenger or the rear, and then behind the trunk, and then I've got the other two on the driver's side. I've also got my really cool stickers there going along the hood, and I'm stoked on that.
I like those. I think those turned out really good.
Thanks.
That's going to get you a lot of street cred with the Star Wars fans.
And then I got a sticker of Yoda with "May the Force be with you" on there. It's pretty cool. The only regret I have so far is that I wish that I'd put the letters over the brake light, so that way when it lit up, it would tell people "May the Force be with you," and that might be humbling. But, you know, Yoda's cool enough, and it'll be fine.
On my end, pretty simple. I built a stencil that is roughly the shape of the grill I wanted to build, and then I cut it out of some aluminum mesh, spray painted it black, and then now I'm going to install it. Easy. It's just an easy day. Alright, after a very long night of working and a kind of long morning actually, we've finished and we're all credited up with street cred, and we want to do an overview of what we've done. Jeff started with he started with other things, but we ended right here with this awesome, swapped out the black zip ties for neon green zip ties. So we got our neon green drift stitching holding up the bumper. Draw a little bit more attention to the fact that, yeah, the bumper's hanging out with zip ties. Pretty cool. Lots of street cred there. It's going to be hard to show in the day, so we're not even going to show it, but underneath and all around the car, Jeff's got neon green lighting. It's really cool. We got pictures of it in the night that we'll show you guys, and it's front and sides and back. Super awesome. Lots of street cred there. We showed you this a little bit yesterday while we were working on it, but in the daytime it's going to look so much better. Got the Star Wars stickers. Star Wars demands. And on the back, got the Yoda brake light, so Yoda lights up when Jeff hits the brakes, and the "May the Force be with you" sign right there. Jumping over to my car, I went way more minimalist with this thing. Just did a black mesh grille. Got my protected by security system sticker there, so hopefully people won't think that they need to break into my car. And then I sticker bombed my bumper. You know, sticker bombing, good way to get a lot of street cred. Just take the dented part of your car and cover it with stickers so no one knows it's dented anymore. And then I got my Olaf hanging out in the dash and my toy car. Those two demand street cred. And Olaf keeps me safe on the road. Yep. So that's it. We're full of street cred. Ready to hit the streets and get that cred. What's up, everybody? It's time for me to come clean about my budget street cred. It's not just a new grill. See, under my security systems here, mounted a double barrel mortar system. Now this is wired back into the car, so I have a switch under the dash that can make this thing launch 2 mortars. So the next time Jeff doesn't drive fast enough, I think I'm going to give him a little surprise. Hey everybody. Last time we were filming, we were doing an episode on street cred, and you know, Lexus had a hard time really demanding a lot of street cred. So I thought about it. I got on Craigslist and shopped around. I just tried to find something that maybe could demand a little bit more street cred. And well, I think I got it. I think I got something that's got a little bit more street cred. This is my new to me 1968 Camaro. Instant street cred. Only problem is I've only owned one old car before. I had a 67 Mustang a while back, so I don't know a whole lot about what I'm doing. And as always, cars like to have a little bit of bonding time with me, so as soon as I get them, they break. With the Lexus, it was the radiator. With this car, after driving it 20 miles, it just decided to stop starting. One of the most fascinating things about this car, I think, is the story of what happened. We were driving through on our way to New York, and we stopped in Chicago, and I was checking out the Craigslist ads, and I saw this this one up on Craigslist. Now the pictures were a little blurry, and it didn't seem like the guy that was selling it really wanted to sell it very badly. But I gave him a ring, and I started talking to him, and he said, you know, I just put this car together. It's got a rebuilt motor. It's never driven. You probably shouldn't buy it and try and drive it across the United States. But I said, you know, like, let me check it out. Let's go see about it. And when we checked it out, I was just blown away. It's got a fully rebuilt motor. I've put about 25 miles on it so far. It's got all the suspension, and the frame has been redone. The subframe has been redone. The interior is new. This is like a brand new 50-year-old car, which is just unbelievable. And the price that I got it at was really good. The guy was really generous, and I think he wanted to sell it to be able to go buy a different car. So I had, like I said, I had one issue with the starter. The starter gave out. The starter was probably the one that came on the car, or had been replaced, I don't know, 20 years ago. Who knows? Anyways, I got a new starter. It was only 50 bucks. And this morning I was actually able to jump under there and get the starter replaced. So next, before we can really get going, I got my list of no-go if we don't get all this stuff done on the list. And we can still go if we don't get anything else done on this list. But so the starter's done, and we're good there. I'm going to start by doing the blinkers, front and rear, replacing a water pump bolt, getting rid of some trim, make sure the gas gauge is okay. I'm going to do headlights or fog lights just to get us on the road. Driver side mirror, passenger mirror, and heat wrap the starter. And then we're good to hit the road. Well, I gotta say, for a Street Cred episode, that kind of escalated a little bit quickly, but I couldn't be happier with the result. The Lexus is gone, so this is my only way to make it home. We're making a detour in the road trip to New York. The detour being, we're not going to New York. We're gonna get this baby on the road, and we're gonna hook a UE and get it back home. I think it gets like 10 miles to the gallon, so we don't really want to do the extra, you know, 1,800 mile round trip to New York and back before going back to the West Coast. Originally, we were planning on selling the cars and flying home, but we did notice one issue with selling the cars, that the titles weren't in a state to where we could hand them over to the auction yard and auction them off like we were planning on it. So I sold the Lexus private party in one day, and we'll go over the finances behind that at the end of this series. But yeah, for now we're going to split the Camaro into a couple of episodes. So this is the end of the Street Cred episode, and then we'll do a Camaro, you know, getting it roadworthy episode before we hit the road and head back to the West Coast. Stay tuned. Please remember to like and subscribe. Peace.